Pakistan chimthlang lama Balochistan area cheng te chuanin kan lo in dang tonge but Pakistan ai kan beddu tolove ram shrang country shrang kan lo din nge ti in independent an pong group maya an puana pore de hlek to he content hi run siam ka tumna pore to ma se ro kholna se la chuma chon tlemi ka run tai dewani chuan ilo entranang kan news entur hi first post ania tianga ri ekhi athange thalo tite
There is a war raging in Pakistan, one that doesn't make it to prime-time news. But it is real and it is brutal. It is not a war against India or Afghanistan. It is a war against Pakistan's own people.
Oh, Balochistan area buai na hi array to tuna India le Pakistan independent tir Kashmir ne hena inang de reng an buai na hi independent tir tang khan an la buai vengar ngar chuwang chonin Pakistan ram chunga hianin he buai na hi ala re thei big lo ni an ma ni mi pui teng he kha Pakistan sipai te ne hen ain dotlat me ni.
I'm talking about Balochistan, a region that has been burning for decades. Pakistan's army, once feared, is now struggling here. They are unable to hold ground in their own country.
Pakistan sipai te hi Mizoram boilaya India sipai ten Mizoram mirun opbet deutlat ang chite tuna Kashmir po India sipai inge muchet a percentage a phaichon atam lampang jok man hirang mo ti tur kha Kashmir po son ni a chutiang ang chi chuan Balochistan area hi Pakistan sipai ten an thut bet me kani chu an din mun ani a ma che tun na hian Balochistan mi pui te hian independent hian khel na ve em mo chuwang chuan Pakistan sipai te pe an che thalu tuk thei bik lo ni.
So let me tell you about the war that Pakistan does not want the world to see. Balochistan is Pakistan's largest province. It makes up 44% of their land. It is rich in minerals like gold, copper and oil.
Oh, Balochistan hi hetila mepa aron lanang hiani Pakistan mar thanglama oma aram zawzong Pakistan ram zawzong za a somli pali lai a o a al zaw thokhatani amar chu thale ram de vekani wangin ram hi agricultural area chu ani chielawa chu ti rolina house ave thunga asoyang khan gold copper le oil mo rangkachak dar le anti deu kherda mi oil lampang tuyal thei lampang kha ni atin gas po natural gas po kha an lai chok ni soi kha I source danga ka mo in ka boka chu tiang ram chu ni a.
It is at the heart of China's multi-billion-dollar pet project, CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor.
China le Pakistan hi tunai an in ti tra hemi chung chang hi content thampo ni na kena reactor karan zanga nga react tra kan tin chon CPEC ante China Pakistan Economic Corridor ma khami an kalpui na sa China le Pakistan kar po kong tra ema China hian thil hi a free na ti mai big lawa Balochistan area khamin natural house sak na kha China hianin run khor chua atuma chu Balochistan mi puite hen an ho mani.
So Balochistan is wealthy. But for the Baloch people, this wealth has been a curse. The province remains the poorest in Pakistan. People do not have schools or hospitals. Do you know what they have? They have checkposts.
Oh, Balochistan area hi asoin khan an retheya abul tangin react kan dina han soi ta de lo India le Pakistan in independent don khan British ho la ka tang independent don khan ma Kashmir chanchina kan soi tong khan princely states ho kha ma ni du thlan hun chance kha an nei ni Kashmir te pawon soi che khanin Balochistan area mi po khan independent an thangani independent an thlan lai khan Pakistan chu August ni som pali sangha ko somli pasare lo indanga alo independent ta chuanin Balochistan po kha Mohammed Jinnah Khanin Pakistan runzom turin le kha aziaka mara chu Balochistan an ho tupa Mir Ahmed Khan tharuk chung te me mai chu Pakistan zom kha alo nialani chu August atanga tharuk te me kha alo niala ma se Mohammed Jinnah Khan tharuk an liam to khachon thate te in kanin dora ativet poni me the andu chong lawati in sipai aroi ta sipai tenen Balochistan ere hi anzuk ne lakani an mi puite an du chung an du than na thiang lima I zuk Pakistan kha join an nilawa Pakistan in an zuk ne chu ani churai chu ani chuan an Pakistan an zoma tang khan in vo in ni thlang hian Pakistan hian be tumnari ru an nei reng lawa tuna pe chon India nen Balochistan mi puite kan melma temang India perspective in clear tela kan melma ain ang tok view me achan chu Pakistan kha ani ta phota chona phena China oma China in dollar billion inga mazat saying in Balochistan area hi a natural house sak nakha aram house sak nakha zuk siak chu to ma chuwa chon Chinese hon ho em ani Balochistan area chengte hian Chinese ho chok ro un te an embassy ten beya Chinese ho kha India na huat ang che khan an huat tu na hen India le Balochistan area cheng mi poite hi kan interest ai nang em ani ti chon han soile lok la taila history kha kumsang kha go somnga pako phe chonin an hel zinga ho tu kha I Nawab Noros khana kha le a ho te panga an roi tu lokzol panga le an fa te khang kha Pakistan in mana atilum phiar me ni chuanin Balochistan area mi te an hel na em tu na po arab bet na sa tu na palki soyang khanin school te hospital te thalowa thunga ra chu Pakistan sipai ho checkpost kha mun tina ni takani a chuwang chuanin Pakistan an hneya independent kha an so na reito ni tun naya po hianin Pakistan sipai te hianin an zalen na mi pui human rights angkha am ra be sakna sa mema mi bo antama zalen du mi pui helzing mi ni an threlika sipai ten an rubawa an labawa an roibawa an tilum nge an bozuya an tilum nge te pon in langa khangkha boro ka tam me che ten pong sol na sa a example kan pek hiam da ber chuan Mizoram boilaya India sipai te an ron chero wang de kha ani mela alandan chuan tuna Kashmir po Kashmir India sipai te khu an hun rei takha chu an chero wa ve thoni khatiang de udin mura khan Balochistan mi puite an chenga chuwang chonin an ho ani Pakistan sipai te
Army convoys and forced disappearances. Thousands of Balochis have vanished, kidnapped, tortured and killed. Hundreds of women have been raped.
Tuna po khana soyang khan Balochistan mi puite kha an kidnapa an soisa an thata tin an me chete an pongsol na sa bokani
Pakistan's army calls it counter-terrorism, but let's call a spade a spade. This is oppression by the Pakistani army. And the Baloch are no longer complaining. They're fighting back. The Baloch...
khati chen kha decade inga mazat kum saka jogo somli pasari tanga tun thleng ka chu kum khari tol to gani khat ni chung khatia ra be obbe ani wang khan Balochistan mi puite khan an ne thokhat to an belet ani
Liberation Army, or the BLA, is leading the charge. They have been on an attacking spree. Let me show you some numbers. The BLA carried out 71 attacks in 1 week.
Balochistan khan BLA Liberation Army BLA ho khan Pakistan sipai de kha an beilet ve tanta ti chuan kum kar ma cha chung ringat pokhan mun somnga pakhata voi somsari pakhat Pakistan sipai de kha an be ni an warmal mal khot mai kar khat chung thil thlenga chon mo
71 attacks in 1 week. This was across 51 locations in Balochistan. Their main target was the Pakistani army. Military convoys were ambushed. Posts were destroyed and captured, and a gas pipeline operated by China was blown up. All
and main target to sipai tho khan ni thina Kashmir po han chu let le taila tun ma helpol terrorism han ti thin takna an ma ni ram area cheng ta kha an be lo thina sipai tu ma chan an beng rora aum je chu aram chunga cheng te khan an tranani an ma ni chunga mi kha chu a hel te ne khan an tang rol ta ni chu teng che zonin Balochistan mi puite po kha an tang rol sipai khan be ber ni a chon China gas pipeline po an ti che ni chu China ho an rain ro thu na khamo
in the last 1 week. Last Saturday, the BLA even captured a city. And these are not isolated incidents.
Tun hai lo ka po khopakhat an lader ni chu Balochistan army te khan mo Liberation Army te khan.
The BLA is mounting sustained and heavy costs on Pakistan's army. In the month of March, the BLA hijacked a train a train with 400 passengers on board. They
March thla khanin BLA hian Pakistan train rail an hijack chuta an hijack na chon passenger zali anoma chung mi zali zinga chon zahni som pali sipai le police Pakistan sipai le police zahni som pali an hrenga prisoner of war angin ram le ramain dawa an man ang khan an treat ani ti chon Pakistan sipai ten chan chu an tuma chan chuan tum nera ma hianin BLA na an mission mi somni pakhat le BLA lampo mi somni pathum an thi ani
held it for 36 hours. Pakistan lost a lot of troops in that operation, and their losses are only growing. Last year, more than 1,000 Pakistani troops were killed in Balochistan in attacks by the BLA. This is a
nikuma po Balochistan ho hian Pakistan army member sang chuang an thatani ateni
full-blown rebellion, and it's escalating. The latest target are the Chinese, or foreign settlers, as the Baloch people call them. 62 Chinese nationals have been killed in the last 4 years. All of them were working for the CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor.
nikum khen khan China mi helai CPEC Pakistan China Pakistan Economic Corridor project a thok Chinese mi somruk pani chu Balochistan mi te hian an that to ani
So why is Pakistan's army losing on their own turf? Well, for multiple reasons. First, the insurgency has evolved. The BLA is not a ragtag force anymore. They are organized, sophisticated, and relentless. They've got suicide squads and snipers. Every attack is recorded on video. Some are even live streamed. So that is point one, the BLA.
Pakistan ina control an hlo na chan nia lang chu BLA ho kha anin organized thatoa sipai tak tak ang teponan lo in form to ni mai thei hel engtin mo hi arim rim be ngot ni lo khan uluk tak ina in form a ke chuan an be na kha video te live stream internet a live ten an pecho ka ni chu an tuna ron puak che video po hianin Pakistan sipai som pali report thang ta jun som pali ante thang ta jun pasari ante khangkha an thi ante ni
Second reason, the army's heavy-handed tactics. Islamabad's response has been bloody. More troops, more force, more abductions, more torture. Pakistan's actions in Balochistan are not counter-insurgency. It is a human rights disaster.
Mizoram boy lai ang kha ang khom me I counter-insurgency khep te mi helvan noi wa khabbe tum lampang ai ma chuanin indona a mi vane chu tum nang kha Pakistan chun sipai atilu chur chur kha kha maniram chung mi te beidan phung anilo ve bokani
And it is backfiring. The people of Balochistan no longer want the army. So what does Islamabad do? It accuses India. It calls the BLA an Indian proxy. No proof, no evidence, just baseless accusations. Pakistan is failing to address the real issue here. The
Balochistan mi puiten an kham thokhat to ma se khata khanin Pakistan khan India bo pu vele tat many India kha heng proxy war anti khamo tuna Iranin Israel be dan po Hamas te Houthi te heta Lebanon khan engpol nge kha khang ho te mang khan proxy mangin aman direct be lovin Israel kha be tianga soinia tuna po India le Pakistan kar po China proxy khan Pakistan trang ang de khan India chona muta chu ting chi chon Pakistan khan Balochistan helpol te kha Indian proxy ta na mang ante ma se kha Indian proof an nei lo ante an nui azaveni
Baloch people have been neglected, they have been marginalized, and they are furious. And all of this is making China quite nervous.
Pakistan mi pui nol pui Pakistan hi an chefer lutuk big lova achan chu ama pon 1971 a Bangladesh a indan don po khanin ama 1947 le 71 in Kara khanin Pakistan hian West Pakistan na trangin East Pakistan ani lai khan West atang khan East kha han control an tum char ni chu Bangladesh Bengal ho khan an ngai thei lova hemi chung cha pai angai nam turu lu to ka Awami party indina ta chuanin hi seat an han hawa Bangladesh a khan si talo tam jok se West Pakistan a in chuan Bangladesh a East Pakistan a khan Bangladesh kan te East Pakistan a khan majority seat om sia sarkar jok chu khuta ro zukrel om takani ma se an lo lan phal tero buaina a chok ta khating de khan Pakistan hian a administration hen thil fer lo a apply ve na sa Balochistan chungchang a pohan a fer lo ve ni an ram ho sak na kha Balochistan area a ho sak na kha vavur lovin an mani heta Indus Valley area vela cheng ho mi ho sa ho elite ho manatang khanin poisa kha an chochoka chuma chon Balochistan area cheng te kha an rethei man an ber ngoi literacy rate potla a 43% development lekha cher thiam po an tamlo ma chuwang chonin an thinarima indan kha an du ngoi me ni.
Like I said, China has lost engineers and equipment to BLA attacks. Their pet project CPEC is struggling to take off. Billions of dollars are at stake. So China is asking the tough questions. They want to deploy their own security in Balochistan. Clearly, even the Chinese do not trust Pakistan's army.
No, China khan amma kan soi dong khan Balochistan hausakna hip chho atuma wang khanin gas pipeline ate oil pipeline ate kalkong mana te chon infrastructure rang khan poisa cheng na sa heta soidana phe chon dollar value chutin tluk le ding on engem bazat seng toni khami at lo thona luan ral tir kha China khana du big lo chuwa chonin Pakistan sarkar enge motal ti turin a shila a soidam taka pisan Pakistan sarkar kha aring zo to lo ama China force ta khatir lu adu to ne na soi hi engange atak takan enge ni lo chukan ju khredawa a soidana ne o.
Where does that leave Pakistan? Their army can keep launching operations. Azam-e-Ishtikam or whatever they call it next. But Balochistan is a political crisis, not a military one. Economic exclusion, political suppression and human rights abuses, that's what this is about. And that means the rebellion will only get bolder. No amount of bullets can silence a people fighting for their dignity.
Heta soidan chonin Balochistan area boina hi military problem anilo sipai inkar boina anilo political problem ani mi pui nol pui khanin indanandu Pakistan sarkar nuaya omreng khan dulo han soijaw le tela Balochistan mi pui baloch kati donge balok kan ti donge khami mi pui ta kha tuna Mizoram mi pui mizote Mizoram tamber kanuma chuan Manipura namboka Tripura area namboka Bangladesh area namboka Burma tam taka namboka khatia international boundary pona a huam loa namanga kanum kwaldu ang khan Balochistan po hi Baloch ti taw mengo Baloch me poite po kha Iran khochak lama numa Afghanistan chim lama namboka chutiang chu ni wangin I an namanga insui kho maram pakhat din ve kha andu bok shimani.
Pakistan is fighting a war with itself. And it's losing this one too.
Palki first post anchor 2.2 no hi a pro Indian rem kop me athulak dan rim me a pro Indian me ma chuan chonin khovel issue sang apo athil dan kha India tran tak dan chonin ngai thak te hi nom thina ama hi apui ve me ma amaro chu ale lam kha thlir tir ve ngai thina chu first post te pokan entrin chon kan thret thiam te ponga amaro chu tun trum India le Pakistan in beina hianin thil pakhat kan chin che ruk ve ngai de chu BBC le India in karte a thalo emema main heta content masa India Modi khoison ti te po BBC nan siama Modi sarkar chuanin India chokha an phallova an khabur meini aruk entenga ya chutianga ni wang chuanin BBC le India sarkar inkar hi atha lo tun India le Pakistan inkar boina anam po henin cho toran nei lutuklo in Modi sarkar hian Zelena pethui lutuk dulo mono ti thenia CNN te po Al Jazeera te po Pakistan che that na le enge molam kha Pakistan side tu te anni na chenama western media ho marzu han soi thui tur kha an shewak lo ni chuwang chonin India hi a che tha thokhat ni ner alanga tun Pakistan laka na hi chon India hi changtu pa de uriau ni na langani ole reaction video hi tikhan han ris ve popania feedback kalongai chang renganga in ngai dan sheta cha oma hetiang video chu siam a ol samde leka video sang hetia from the scratch engkim in bo sai chho ngai lo khan read ekani kha chonin azia phian me chu chu ti chun zum zel tlak aniem ti laite kha komana min lo comment sak thei chuan lo omanga tin react kha athadon ani chuanin content update berber le variety berber kha mi video thasa kha ten kan react zung zung thei dona content tha kha aron om zung zung thei don ni kanga ya chu chu karon soif television shumani e okalame